this is Athena. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello. My name is Athena Beth Black, and for the last 10 years, I have been studying and practicing various forms of witchcraft, Wicca, paganism, and all that kind of stuff. On this channel, we talk about how to bring magic into the mundane and enchant your everyday life. If that sounds like something you might enjoy, please stick around. What follows is another example of a video I recorded early and then didn't get published in time for it to be relevant. So I'm adding a little to it now so that I don't have to throw it away and completely waste the time and effort I spent making it. And this guy is awake again. Hi, he's my co-star. Hi, how you doing? How's it going? Yes, well, okay. Don't pee on my floor. Thanks, honey. This video covers dream magic and ways to connect with the spirit world. I have found for myself personally, I'm not an intuitive, I'm not a medium, I'm not psychic. However, my dreams are becoming more and more interesting over the years as I acknowledge them, pay attention to them. The one thing I do every night to help enhance or increase the chance that I'm going to have, I'm sorry, I'm fiddling, he's in my lap. The one thing I do on a pretty regular basis is before bed, I will drink a big old cup of mugwort tea. As I think I say in this video, it's real bitter and I don't like bitter things. But so I also usually include another flavor tea and then a lot of sweetener. I try to drink it an hour or so before bed so that it can work its magic. And because, believe it or not, having a somewhat full bladder, yes, it interrupts your sleep and you have to get up and go to the restroom. However, it actually will help you remember your dreams more, because the thing about dreams, I'm no doctor, I'm sure some of y'all know a whole lot more about this, but as I understand dreams, your sleep goes through various levels, and when you're in the deepest part of your sleep, or actually not the deepest part, when you're at the REM level where you're having the dream, if someone or something wakes you up at that point, you're more likely to remember your dream. If you have your dreams and then you go back down into a deeper sleep and up and down, by the time you wake up, you might think you didn't dream, or you will be like I am a lot of times where you're like, oh, I had some weird dream about that. Why is this person seeming strange to me? I pay attention to my dreams. True, many of them are just stress dreams. I can't even tell you the number of pregnancy dreams I have. I hate them. I have one every couple months that I'm the age I am right now and I'm expecting. And I have that moment of, holy crap, oh my God, I never knew when I first started having babies 25 years ago that I would be having babies forever. And also that moment of, oh my gosh, I'm going to be like 50 when the baby is born. And can you imagine having a parent who is like 60 when you're 10? I mean, there's all these, it's my stress dream. I have no reason to worry about pregnancy for a couple reasons, but it's my stress dream. That's not one that I take very seriously. But there are ones that I do sometimes pay attention to. I have had what feels like guidance before. I know there's a story from several years ago, like probably 6 or 7 years ago now. At my old work, there was a person there who I didn't have an issue with her all that much, but she was intense, and she even was a little unstable. And I remember another friend of mine saying that she had mentioned something about having a gun. I mean, it was weird. She didn't like me and I didn't really care. But I had a dream one night that guided me to make peace with her, that it would be in my best interest if I did. I did what I saw in my dream. I went up to her, I apologized about the role I played and there being any weird animosity there, and she was forgiving, and I hugged her. Didn't really want to, but that's what the dream told me to do, so I gave her a hug, and everything's been fine since. Knock on the wood. Nope, just kidding, it's just me. Knocking on wood's not good luck if it makes the doggy wake up and start worrying again. I also take dreams seriously when they feel like a visitation. I haven't had very many of those in a while, and I miss them. I would give anything to have a dream about my mother, have a visit from her that I remember. There have been a couple times I'll wake up and again, maybe I had a dream and then it was gone by the time I woke up, and I'll feel like we've spoken, but I can't remember really anything about it. So I feel a little bit cheated out of that. I would like to try to encourage spirit. My mother, one of my old best friends who passed away a couple years ago, or my spirit guides. I would like to encourage them to speak with me, because when I'm asleep is the only time that I'm quiet. You know, the only time that my mind isn't listening to something or thinking about something, usually listening to something. I haven't meditated in forever. Meditation is wonderful. I just haven't tried in a long time. And dreams are the only time I think that I can connect with spirit. So that's kind of what this video is going to be about, and it also contains a little spell about really connecting and inviting in communication with spirit. So I hope you stick around and watch it, and I'll be back at the end for a last message. Okay, on to the video. I wanted to share a quick little spell with you that you could try if you're feeling brave. As we near closer and closer to Samhain, you're going to hear a million times, this is the time that the veil is thinning or at its thinnest. It's a belief that's gone on for eons. And at this time, it's not unusual to see things, experience things, feel like some of your loved ones who are in spirit are closer. I have found for me, dreams are the easiest way for my beloved dead to contact me and speak with me and spend time with me. But how to make that happen? One practice that I do on a nightly basis is brew myself a hot cup of tea an hour or so before bed and fill it with mugwort, lots of sweetener because mugwort is quite bitter. And sometimes I add a little mint and chamomile, lavender, that type of thing. I'll drink that before bed. And when I really want to connect, I'll pray out loud. I will whisper a prayer saying, come to me tonight, come visit me, whatever it is. But I wanted to share another strategy that you can use. If you're like me and you have an unnaturally large number of skull representation, find one that you might connect with. This one is one of my favorites. I bought this on a ride at Disney World. Pirates of the Caribbean. They had this in the gift shop and I loved it. I also saw it for sale in the Wizarding World, Harry Potter, down in Nocturne Alley. But this is my not really crystal skull. The spell that I want to share with you involves having something like this near your bed at night, on your nightstand, with your journal, especially if you want to write down any dreams that come to you. And you gaze at the skull at night. No, it's not a Hamlet moment, but you gaze and you stare into the eyes as you meditate, and you say the words or something similar. Look into my eyes and know, beyond this world we all must go. Whisper now from where you be, what messages do you have for me? Allow your mind to relax, meditate, and when you go to sleep, hopefully you'll receive a message. Make sure you have your journal nearby so that you are able to jot down anything that you remember before it goes away. Even just doing a voice to text on your phone is a good way to do that. I've noticed once I start talking, the dream just goes away like in smoke. So it's good to capture it while you can. If you try this out, let me know how it goes. I would love to hear about any messages or dreams that you might have that you might be willing to share. Also, I want to give credit to where I found the words for this spell, and they were written by Natalie Zaman. So thank you to her for putting this out there and sharing that with the world. And that's that. I hate that it's after the fact, but you know what? I feel like you can use it at any time. The dark moon, which as I'm recording is tonight, but when you see it, I don't know. Night before the new moon. That might also be a good time to try it. If you do, let me know how it goes. Let me know who you contact if you do, or what you think about it. I could see this one being a little bit of a weird one for some people, and that's okay. You have to do you, and I will do the same. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And also don't forget, in the description bar below, I have a link to my Patreon where you'll find at least 150 more videos than you'll find here on the public YouTube channel. And I have a link to my recovery channel, Wicked Recovery, which is largely inspired by the podcast Recovery Elevator and Paul Churchill. But I revived it after finding Peter Mon's channel, Peterisms. So that channel is sort of a baby of the two of those, because like Peter, I'll have a meditation or a thought for the day. But like Paul, I just do it once a week. So every Sunday is a new video. We pull a card out of my yoga wisdom deck and we read the message and talk about, what does that call you to think? What does that invite you to think about for your week? Okay, I'll shut up now. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Thank you again for watching.